The following podcast has been brought to you by Banter Club.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, of all ages, Ramblemania show proudly brings to you, it is I, one half of the longest reigning tag team champions of the world, the Angel of Death 6XL, joining me as always.
That would be I, the other half, the longest reigning Ramblemania tag team champions of all the times.
All the time.
TJ the Great. TJ the Great. Of course, we are the Banter Club. We are here to discuss that AEW Dynamite on the Hose Network.
I've got hoes.
You know what's going on with them hoes. You know they in them area codes and they awaiting the instructions that we will get to them. Yes. After we got it, we will get to them after we get to Quake by the Lake, which is next week. So, but
I gotta do art for that shit.
Yeah, we quaking by the lake.
I'm gonna see if they have good enough stuff for me to. Cause nah.
Yeah, they did have a.
Did you see what the graphic looked like?
Yeah, they did have a little aesthetic for it. Quake by the lake.
It looks like duct tape on it.
Yeah. And
it looked like a swamp, not a lake.
Well, I don't know, man. They just like I said, AEW, they just be doing shit sometimes. But let's talk about the news and let's talk about this AEW office news. They have promoted some people. They have brought in some people. There have been some expanded roles in the AEW office over the past 2 days. Tony Khan and AEW put out a press release, in fact, talking about it. We got Madison Rayne coming in as a coach for the women's division.
Yeah, she should be here on Rampage.
Yeah, she'll be competing on Rampage against Layla Gray. And again, she'll be a coach within the women's divisions, which I think is a great pickup for them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fucking veteran of the business. She's worn a lot of different hats in her time. And, you know, in trying to help this women's division grow and helping a lot of these women the younger women get up to snuff, I think Madison Rayne is a great look. Sanjay Dutt. Snuffs. Sanjay Dutt, QT Marshall, Pat Buck, and Tony Schiavone have all got promotions up to the vice president level. Sanjay is the VP of production and creative coordination, where he'll coordinate communication of AEW storylines, liaise between post-production and key staff to maintain content workflow, produce ancillary content, and mentor new producers. So I guess, he'll be the line between talent and Tony on a lot of the storyline ideas and things of that nature.
See, now the pencil makes sense.
Yeah. I respect you, Booker, man. QT is VP of Show and Creative Coordination, and Pat Buck is VP of Talent Development, and Tony is Senior Producer and Special Advisor to Talent, where he will work directly with talent as part of the talent relations team. So, yeah, one of the things that has been talked about a lot with AEW within the past few months has been that communication or lack thereof in some cases when it comes to talent trying to get to Tony and talk to him about certain things. Like, we know that there's, like, I think the two other executive vice presidents and there's Christopher Daniels as talent relations. But I guess, if you're not able to get through to them, or, there's a lot of people now that work in AEW and only so many people up top to really filter all your stuff through and to get to Tony, who is obviously a very busy man. So this looks like it's going to help in better delegating all those tasks. We've all said, we don't want Tony to get too much on his plate and trying to present great wrestling. And now it looks like he's helping break up the workflow a little bit. So it's a good look. It's a good look, especially within, this changing, shifting landscape of pro wrestling with, everything going on in WWE and getting inching ever closer to 2024 where these TV deals are coming up and there's going to be a lot of money potentially on the table.
Yeah, man. I like the fact that he addressed the fact that he's fucking up there on the little communication front a little bit. So, I respect, that he's trying to do something about it.
Yeah. It's a good look. It's not like AEW is a publicly traded company or anything, so it's not like they're beholden to drop things like this. But I think they do these types of things in the name of transparency because I think they want to maintain that image of a company that, in Major League Wrestling for the past 20 or so odd years, transparency is something that's been missing more or less between company and consumer. And AEW wants to be the one to sort of restore that. We've got it all. We've got all different types of wrestling. We've got a video game coming out.
I fucking hate the graphic they made for
it. I don't care, man.
It looks dry, bro.
I haven't bought a physical game in fucking probably well over a decade.
Yeah, but when you boot it up, you don't want to see fucking some dude who doesn't know shit about Photoshop taking random pictures of wrestlers and just going, that works.
You're probably just going to see the fucking AEW logo and I don't know.
Let's see what they did with it because I want to. Yeah. I mean, so far, I already can tell you I don't like the models as much. It's not a style that I personally like. It's a style that I was okay with maybe like in junior high, but at this point where I'm used to like the super duper uber realistic looking graphics, this looks cartoony.
I don't mind that. And then like graphics, I don't care about graphics. I want to know how it plays.
Gotcha. And I like, of course, I'm that's like that's the deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't perform, then fuck this game.
Yeah, that's what I need. And
everything else to me is like, it's aesthetics, and I'm all about aesthetics, so it's like, But, at the same time, it's like, if it plays well, then I'm not going to care as much, because after a while, I'm just going to forget, and I'm going to be back in my N64 kind of deal. Where, like, the graphics were shit, but it's played amazing,
Yeah, you're going to enjoy playing the game. And that's what I want. I want a fun pick up and play wrestling game. And that's what it looks like they're striving for. It's fast-paced. I like the weapons physics that it looks like they have going on in there. The moves look snappy. The animations look quick. Like, it's... Mm-hmm. I definitely want to see how it plays. I'm interested in those types of things. They showed off a short little trailer. They said they're going to show off more at a THQ showcase. I think next week actually. But yeah, the big sell is this is a wrestling game in the vein of No Mercy, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. Obviously, they haven't straight up said that, but
so I'm a little lost here with THQ.
THQ Nordic.
Okay.
Yeah. Which
I'm
is,
like, didn't the rest of the company go to shit?
Yeah, THQ, the company we once knew as THQ folded a couple of years back.
Yeah.
But THQ Nordic I think, was a division of another gaming company that sort of rebranded over the years and has picked up a lot of the old THQ IPs and worked with a lot of the old partners that they had. So they kind of are trying to, hey, THQ is back kind of thing. So, I mean...
And they said they got some guys from Aki as well?
Yeah. Ukes has worked on this engine.
And Ukes?
Yeah, they've developed it.
So we got THQ, Aki, and Ukes? Bro. I'm going to have fun playing this game. I'm going to have fun playing this game. I can already tell. You just give me the names, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have fun.
Match type selection can weigh kind of crazy to me, knowing that the exploding barbed wire death match is gonna be in the game. That's
better
cool.
not go.
Yeah, hopefully the explosion is way better than that.
That shit better go.
They said they've got a career mode. They showed off some of the mini games that they have, which look like little Mario Party type mini games, which I don't mind. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, they've got all the create modes. Well, not belt, but they've got create a wrestler, create a tag team, moveset, arena. Which I was kind of surprised to hear that arena was in there.
Wait a minute. No belt?
No creative belt yet, I guess, but creative arena's there.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm all about creating the belts, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hopefully.
Next game.
This is only game 1. So.
G1.
Yeah, so yeah, they'll get their feedback and then they'll work with it. But yeah, finally, it's looking like the game is going to drop toward the end of the year. The release date, it's on Amazon right now up for pre-order, and it has a release date of December 31st, 2022. So end of this year. It's looking like we may be able to play that fight forever. Let's talk about these Dynamite ratings.
Yes, sir.
They averaged 938,000 viewers on Dynamite, down 3% from last week. 3-2 in the 1849 key demographic, which is also down 3%. But number 1 on cable. So after that streak was broken last week, they're right back in the number 1 spot. They're living above the clouds, so to speak.
The Yankees and the Mets have moved on.
Yes, the Yankees and the Mets are out of the way. They're playing different people.
Although Mets fans are still over here talking shit.
Yeah, they picked up the win in the Subway Series, so they own the bragging rights right now.
Go fuck yourself.
We'll see what happens in fucking September and October. Good numbers for AEW Dynamite, especially, again, stuff like being able to maintain number 1 on cable is good, especially when fucking Warner Media is over here doing weirdo shit like trying to gut HBO Max. Like, what's up with them?
What?
Yeah, but,
What the hell?
It's good to present yourself as a viable TV option for potential bidders.
Did you hear all the shit going on with DC too?
Yep, they shut down the Batwoman. It couldn't be more comically morose. Like,
yep.
Marvel announces a whole slate of Phase 4 and Phase 5, and we got our next 5 years of content all plotted out for you right here. Meanwhile, DC is like, cancel Batgirl. But now let's get to the Dynamite. Get to the damn Dynamite.
All right. Well, then I guess it's time to light the fuse and bring the boom.
This is Dynamite.
Tej, are you ready?
I believe I am ready.
No! I said, are you ready?
I am ready.
I just want the world to know that I am taking over the entire wrestling industry. You can fight me. Ask the old man what happened to his plans. I'm bringing back everyone. Everything black and gold. Everything black and gold. Gonna be like fucking whisker. Black and yellow, black. No, fuck that. Black and gold. Anyways. For the thousands in attendance. And the millions watching at home.
That's you.
Oh, let's get ready to banter.
AEW Dynamite from Columbus, Ohio, OHIO. And we open up this damn thing with Orange Cassidy versus Jay Lethal.
Long.
Every Dynamite that starts out with Orange Cassidy normally does very well in the ratings.
Yeah.
It's a fun fact. And this was number 1 on cable, so in case you doubted that Orange Cassidy was a draw. Jay Lethal is going to wrestle this man, but Orange Cassidy puts his hands, of course, in his pockets. Lethal goes for a lethal injection, but Orange blocks it with a drop kick with his hands in his pockets. Then he takes him outside, hits him with a tope suicida. Then he walks him up the ramp where goddamn Satnam Singh meets him up at the top, and then Jay Lethal takes the heat from there. But then out comes Trent, who is now a giant. He can stare Satnam Singh in the eyes because he's got on this magical trench coat, which allows him to sit on Chuck's shoulders and do the cartoon gag. Yo,
Taz is horrible.
Taz fucking ran with this bit.
He's got a weird, I don't know, midsection crotch area.
Midsection crotch situation going on.
He's got a head coming out. What are you, Taz? What the hell, bro?
Fucking the crowd was popping for this Trent and Satnam Singh standoff. But Sanjay was like, nah, get out of here. Let's get out of here, Satnam. We're not going to do this with this guy. So then Jay Lethal, he gets the heat on Orange. Traps his foot in the steps, hits the dropkick on it as we go to the picture-in-picture. We come back from Pip. Lethal, he sets him up with a combo for a near fall. Then he goes up top for the elbow drop, but Orange rolls away. He baits him into the corner. He sets up top, but Lethal cuts him off. Orange fights him off and hits the big satellite DDT, then follows up with another one for a near fall. And then Lethal, he's down. Orange goes for the orange punch in the corner, but his leg gives out. And then he said that Lethal sets him up for the powerbomb after that. But then Orange hits him with beach break for the 1-2. He got him. No. So then he goes for the orange punch. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that for the whole rest of the match, his only crush was that damn fucking ankle or foot that he fucked up.
Yeah, he couldn't get the pop in his movement the way he wanted to. Like he was selling.
I think Taz or Jim were talking about how, like, most of his moveset relies on basically his explosive power. He he kind of pops out of things.
Yeah.
And he can't pop. That's a problem.
Yeah. So again, he goes for the orange punch, but Lethal blocks it now. Orange rolls him up. Lethal kicks out and then heads off the ropes for the lethal injection and gets the 1, 2, and 3. Jay Lethal gets a big win over Orange Cassidy. Leg work paid off. You love to see it. The psychology. Sanjay Dutt comes down post-match. He's got the mic. Mm-hmm. And he asked Jay Lethal his thoughts on the TNT champion, Wardlow. Crowd starts chanting for Wardlow.
War!
And fucking
immediately.
So I'm just like, shut up. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask any of you. And Lethal, he's like, man, Wardlow, did this guy over here, Orange Cassidy, he's your new buddy, right? Well, you better come out here right now because I'm going to break his freaking leg. Sets up to break his leg. The best friends run out, but then Wardlow comes out right after them. And
they play this theme. It's literally like Trent and Chuck hadn't even like hit like halfway through the ramp, and they played Wardlow's theme.
Yeah.
So the crowd went ape shit.
They were ready.
He runs out there all.
Heels back off. Sanjay's like, we're not doing this right now. You're here fresh as a daisy. This man just competed in a match. We're not competing right now.
He's sweating.
Literally, he's sweating. We're not going to have this.
That's what got me the sweat.
Yeah. He's like, you want to take this man on? We'll have the match at Battle of the Belts 3. So Saturday Fight Night. It's going to be Wardlow versus Jay Lethal, which sounds like a good one.
Very down with that.
So now we got Adam Cole, baby, in the building here with the rest of the Undisputed Elite, Young Bucks.
You gotta get that shirt.
Red Dragon. Yeah, I do,
you gotta
right?
Get that shirt. That shirt. The one with the Red Dragon one?
Yeah.
10 years, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Need that shit.
I definitely got to get that. But Adam Cole gets the ring. He says it's story time with Adam Cole, baby. Says it's great to be back in this ring alongside his friends. But he does still have some unfortunate news. He is not medically cleared. So, I'm taking that time to process some things, though. Since I've thought of some things that the Undisputed Elite can fix. Because, it takes great leadership to look at not only what makes a faction great, but what things you can improve within a faction. Speaks to the things that make a faction great, chief of which is loyalty. Loyalty is everything in a faction, which brings him to the trios tournament, which the crowd is like, oh, yeah, you got a question to answer, don't you? Mm-hmm. So he turns around to his friends. He speaks to the Bucks. He says, I would love for the Undisputed Elite to win those trios titles, but I'm not cleared. Kyle O'Reilly isn't cleared. You're not going to team with Bobby Fish. So, you guys, you're just not going to be able to do the tournament. And the crowd boos, and the Bucks are like, hey, man, we kind of want to do this tournament, though. And then Cole is like, well, I should correct myself. You're not going to physically be able to do the tournament. And then Red Dragon takes down the Young Bucks.
Boom!
They lower the boom on these men. They have turned on the Bucks. They're getting beat down. There's this kid. The camera catches this kid in the crowd fucking crying his eyes out.
No, but they're friends.
The betrayal is real.
Fuck these kids.
Fucking kids. They set up to Pillmanize Matt Jackson, but Hangman Adam Page's music hits. The Cowboy, he runs down for the save. He runs Adam Cole and Redragon off. Mm-hmm. Helps up Matt Jackson. And it looks like the Young Bucks may have a partner in the tournament after all.
All right, so right quick. You know what I realized, and it fucked me up after this because every time that I couldn't unhear. So I'm sorry, I might fuck this up for you, but when Adam Cole is cutting a promo, he sounds like he's kind of like cutting in on himself. Like,
what?
And like, yo, you're not cutting yourself off, bro. Stop. It's you talking. Like, why are you cutting yourself off?
It's Adam Cole
That's
cutting
how he
off
starts.
the chugs.
It's like he's cutting himself off every fucking time. Check it out and watch. You're gonna see that every time he starts saying something, it's like, but if like, you're not cutting yourself off, bro. It's like, let me cut in here. No, nigga, you're not cutting in on yourself. It's you.
Cutting off the chugs.
Cutting off the chugs.
Got John Moxley. He speaks on tonight's main event, Chris Jericho versus Wheeler Yuta. He says, everybody's asking, who do you want to win? I don't care. That's not a placeholder answer. Like, I really do not care. I don't give a shit. Because you know me, when that bell rings, I always say it, I've got no respect for anybody. Says, if Jericho wins, that's fine. If Yuta wins, it's fine. They both know me well enough to know that when they step in the ring with me next week at Quake by the Lake, it's not a game.
Even Mox can't even make that damn name sound cool, bro. That shit sounds hilarious.
Quake by the Lake.
Stoops, man.
Oh my God. We got Tony earlier on in the day with Christian Cage. Christian pulls up. He just got to the arena. Christian says, much like the people of Ohio, Jungle Boy was clearly raised by terrible people. Jungle Boy, you brought my family into this situation. That's something I would never do, all right? That's disgusting.
What? Shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
And then he can't even finish his sentence because Jungle Boy pulls up in his car and tries to run this man down.
Fucking Rikishi over here.
Facts.
Rikishi, chill, bro.
Tony was at commentary like, man, he tried to run me and Christian Cage over. I understand why he tried to run Christian Cage over, but he almost hit me.
Yeah, like, wasn't even my fault. I didn't even do it. Yo, poor Tony just be in the middle. You got to cut the shit at all times.
Right. You didn't even be
Tony
doing
cut
that.
the shit. I didn't even.
You didn't even do that.
I didn't even.
This man's trying to do his job.
Poor Tony.
Jungle Boy out here looking for the kill. Murder in my wrestling. Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter versus ThunderStorm. So, these women come out. Excalibur and Tony are talking about Britt and Jamie, how, in prior tag matches, they haven't quite clicked, which at first I'm getting that vibe like, maybe tonight's the night that Jamie. I'm just waiting for Jamie to break off. That's what it is. That's what I realized.
Yeah, we want her to be a star.
Yeah, I want Jamie to break out.
That's something that we all want, low key.
Yes. But we got this tag match going.
Yo, did you peep the shirt?
Yeah, goddamn sandbag, whatever.
I'm sorry, but that's a good answer. Like, y'all couldn't keep saying this shit. All right, give me a shirt.
Can we just leave this alone?
Well, if somebody gonna keep attacking you with sandbag shit, all right, fuck it. Give me a shirt.
Yeah. All right, man. So Rosa and Britt, they rush each other. Crowds chant for both women. They're still over as hell, both of these two. This feud is still over. Rosa, she suplexes Britt, tags out to Jamie Hayter, who eats some drop kicks. Then some double teams from ThunderStorm. Britt, she grabs Rose up in the ropes, and then Jamie drops her with a big-ass right hand. And then Britt gets the heat throughout the picture-in-picture. Then we come out of the break. Thunder Rosa hits a goddamn Stone Cold Stunner, son. She dropped that kick. They hit her with the cutter. I was like, oh, shit. Then we get a hot
She's from Texas, baby.
Yeah, she was doing that Texas thing.
I was taking a sip of my drink, but I was going to be like, oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. So it's Tony time now. Tony gets the hot tag.
It's not Tony time.
They don't even work at the same place no more.
But you know that Rhea's your poppy.
Yes, she is indeed Poppy. Thunder Rosa comes back in for a double suplex, but Jamie suplexes them. She pulls off the double suplex, looking like a beast. Then Britt comes in. Rosa drops her with the DVD. Rebel distracts Tony up top, and this distraction takes forever.
Speaking of distraction, she's distracting. She looks like a goddamn pro wrestler, and it bugs me.
Well,
like, you need to fucking have matches all the time. You look fucking beastly. Like, why are you not wrestling all the time?
We talked about this before. Rebel guy, she got a lot of injuries.
No, but damn, you look so cool.
She got injuries, man. She's gonna be doing her distraction thing.
She need to get healthy again so that she can go wrestle fucking Raquel Gonzalez, and we can talk about who has a better back.
She don't even work there.
So
look at the other place.
My son Hunter, he got it right now.
Yeah, if that were me, he go open that door. He ain't open that door.
You never know.
Britt breaks free.
I'm taking over Tony. Wrestling.
You might try. Britt drops Tony with an avalanche air raid crash. Try. Fucking they curb stomp her. That gets the 1-2. She got her. No. Fucking Thunder Rosa drop kicked the shit out of Jamie Hayter. Like, she dumped her in the back of the head. She
you
looked
heard
nasty.
it go crack when she landed.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, that was nasty. Mm-hmm. Then Britt and Thunder Rosa meet center ring. They exchange. Thunder Rosa fucking cracks her. Britt hits the air raid crash. Tony comes in, drops Britt. And Hayter hits her with this mean-ass backbreaker. Fucking Tony ragdolled. So then Britt and Jamie, they're trying to save each other, but they both eat German suplexes. And then Tony Storm just starts throwing them hips. Hip attacks left and right, up, down, and center. But then Thunder Rosa gets pulled in by Britt, and then Jamie Hayter comes in, drops Tony Storm with a big lariat for the 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Jamie Hayter gets the pinfall. Britt and Jamie win. My immediate thought after this was, so we running Jamie Hayter and Thunder Rosa? Because I need that beef. I need that smoke. And going a little, hey, later on, they do an announce for a Battle of the Belts.
Yeah.
Jamie Hayter and Thunder Rosa. So I have to check that out. That's going to be a fight.
But yeah, my situation was I was like, yo, so are they going to beef now? Is there going to be a little conflict now where she's going to be like, I don't really trust you because you fucking cracked me with your ass in my head. And nah, she gave her a hug and was like, you okay, buddy? And I'm like, she hit you.
Yeah, but accidents happen, and thankfully, you can just look at the Tron and see, oh no, she was pulled in the way. It wasn't on purpose. So, oh boy. We got a video package from fucking Ty Conti and Sammy Guevara.
This was great. This was fucking great, yo. I love this whole thing.
They're getting married or some shit. Yeah.
They were like, we're in Paris, and they will be getting married and all this shit, right? Like lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Then fucking Eddie Kingston, yo, hey, no, hey. I love this, man.
Yo,
this
what
a
you
wrestling
doing this?
show. Ain't this a wrestling show?
Get this entertainment crap out of here.
You get married, congrats. Nobody cares. Entire arena cheers.
He says, man, you go on your honeymoon and hang out with your wife and do all that nonsense. You got a receipt coming, Sammy Guevara. I talked to Tony Khan. We signed up the contract, and it's coming your way. When you're done over there in Paris, you sign that contract, and I'll see you at the pay-per-view. So, looks like Eddie throwing out a challenge for All Out, him and Sammy Guevara.
That shit was funny.
It was. Eddie, fucking get this shit out of here.
It's because it's what I was feeling,
Yes.
And the fact that they let him be the viewer low key, just get this shit the fuck. I came here for wrestling, bro.
It's understanding how to book your baby faces.
Yes. I love Eddie Kingston, bro. I love Eddie Kingston.
We recap Powerhouse Hobbs turning
Powerhouse
on Ricky Starks last week. And then we go to Taz on commentary. He's like, listen, I didn't know that Hobbs was going to do that to Ricky. I didn't know that Ricky was going to throw out another challenge for the FCW championship last week. I didn't know that Hook was going to accept the challenge. So clearly, I'm out of the loop on all things Team Taz. So from this day on, Team Taz is officially done. I wish all three men the best success in the future, but this is the end. I'm letting all three of these men free to do their own things. Man.
Yep.
This was so painful, man.
Yep. But you know what? I respected it. And I was like, hell yeah.
It too.
Hell yeah, Taz. Hell yeah, Taz. Taz got some balls on him, bro. I don't give a fuck. He's like, the gang is done, bro. Y'all done fucked everything up. It's over. Y'all can go do whatever the fuck y'all want to do, but since y'all don't want to listen to me, y'all don't need my fucking help, I guess. Do your own thing. Do whatever the fuck you want. And I was like, hell yeah. Yeah. That's how I would have handled that. Good shit, Taz.
This shit was so sad to me, man. I was like,
it was sad, but it was real.
It was real. And it's true. At this point, it's time for all three of these men to spread their wings and fly. But
yeah, man, they're gonna consult the nigga in charge. Then
it's called Team Taz, and Taz don't know what's going on with any of y'all. So yeah, it's time. But man, R.I.P. Team Taz. So many great memories, so many great matches and moments.
But now that means FTW God is Hook. That's it.
Man.
It's all Hook. I hope he at least shows love to Hook from time to time.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll always show love to Hook. That's his boy.
I hope Starks is still his son.
Yeah, well, he low key up during this next match. He kept saying, whenever Ricky comes back, he's gonna get Hobbs. Hobbs has got a receipt coming from Absolute Ricky Starks. I can tell you that now.
So then let's talk about this match then.
Yes. Powerhouse Hobbs takes on this man who was also named Ricky. So he must have seen Ricky Starks in this man and decided to kill him.
Match.
Yeah.
It's you, Ricky. It's you.
Yeah. So Hobbs destroys this man. He's got a new remix of his theme, which I kind of like.
The heel version of his theme. I love it.
Yeah.
It's the same theme. They just added a few, deeper bass riffs and guitar riffs to make it feel more, which makes sense because now he's a heel.
Yeah. He was already a heel, but now he's a fucking super heel. He's super evil.
Because when you turn when you're a bad guy and you turn on the bad guy to become even more of a bad guy, you're a mega heel now. You're like, you're Christian Cage now, not yet.
Oh God! If Christian Cage gets his hands on Hobbs, it's over. Post match though, absolute Ricky Starks runs down for all the smoke.
Yep.
Jumps on Hobbs, attacks. The ref breaks it up. Ricky pushes the ref away, rushes Hobbs down, and eats a monster spine buster. Like, fucking Starks leaped in the air. Hobbs caught him into the spine buster motion and drove him to the mat. This shit was nasty.
Mean. I mean, we know about Will Hobbs, bro.
Yeah.
Like y'all should know how this was going down. Like, it's Hobbs, bro.
This man built different.
He's basically like if Wardlow was even meaner. Basically.
Yeah. Because Wardlow's basically like he's a monster, but he's a good guy. Hobbs, he don't give a fuck. He here to put you in the ground.
He's here to finish your ass.
Yeah. Now we got another man who's out trying to put people in the ground. Miro. He's speaking to God. He says, "My God, you must tell me who this lady I've been seeing is. I see her everywhere. Ever since my encounter with the House of Black. God, these pagans that you send who reject your name." Says everybody reveals themselves. And eventually, I will too. So Miro must be feeling and fighting the effects of the symbiote from Malachi Black. Now, by God, it's time for hour 2 of Dynamite. Here I come. Here to call some Attitude Era action. We got Jim Ross for hour 2 of Dynamite calling Christian Cage versus Matt Hardy. Of course, Matt Hardy called Christian the Michael Jordan of being an asshole. He just gets better and better.
Go.
So now they beefing once again. Of course, last year, Christian Cage defeated Matt Hardy for the first time ever in a one-on-one match, as the commentators point out. So
yep. They said
Matt wants that revenge.
They've been on the opposite side of the ring plenty of times.
Yes.
But it was until years later when they got to AEW, they finally had their first one-on-one match.
Yes. And then Christian was able to get the win. Matt rushes Christian here. Christian fights him to the corner, but Matt pushes him down to the outside. Christian comes back, pushes him into the steps, into the pip. We come back. Matt, he's got the twist of fate on, but Christian fights him off. So they go up top again. Matt back body drops Christian and elbow drops him. That gets a near fall. Mm-hmm. Then he hits a goddamn side effect on the hardest part of the ring.
How many times?
Yeah, man. Dropped him twice. Nasty. Then he comes back, hits a top rope suplex. And then he's going to delete Christian. He grabs the ringside table, sets it on side of the ring.
Yep.
And then he goes for the cactus elbow on Christian, but Christian gets out of the way. Matt crashes and burns. Christian gets him back in the ring and hits the kill switch for the 1, 2, and 3. Once again, this man has worked everyone. Post-match, Matt gets some chairs for the concerto. Mm-hmm. But we get Luchasaurus, who is still fucking Luchasaurus Oscuro, even though he rejoined Jungle Boy.
I guess he liked the gimmick and kept it.
Yeah, I guess he was just like, yo, this gimmick actually kind of fire. I'm going to keep this.
Like, I'm like Dinosaur Kane. I fuck with
it. Yeah. So then he runs down, backs Christian up, and then Jungle Boy runs in from the crowd, swings the chair, grabs the chair, picks it up, swings it at Christian. Christian runs off. And then we see that Jungle Boy is wearing a Christian is a pussy t-shirt.
I love that shirt, bro.
Man.
AEW, that's what you got to put on sale.
Christian is a pussy.
Walk around with a shirt that says Christian is a pussy.
Foul. But that's what this feud is. How foul can you get?
They got to put a cat in the back with Christian's face on it.
Yeah, that'll be the simplified version, the family friendly. Now we got Tony with Daniel Garcia. Says last week, your win over Bryan Danielson was a big upset. And Garcia's like, man, my win over Bryan Danielson last week was the biggest win in AEW history. I am the Dragon Slayer. I am the greatest technical sports entertainer of all time. And Bryan, when you heal up and you come back, I will slay the dragon again. And there's Daniel Garcia talking his shit.
Yep. I still hate this matter of a fact shit he's doing, but
yeah.
I hate it. I fucking hate it with a passion.
Yeah.
You know what? And me, and because me, and you know what? And as a matter of fact, and I'm like, oh man, get out of here.
I like the Dragon Slayer as a nickname.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Get out of here with that shit.
Well, yeah, once again with the sports entertainment shit, the greatest technical sports entertainer of all time. We got a recap of the Bastard Pack defending his All Atlantic title.
I love that they do this.
Yes, I love these. This time he defended against Connor Mills in the UK, and he had a bit of a stare down with Awesemo 5000. Who they acknowledged as Kip Sabian.
Finally.
So it looks like we have an official opponent in first feud for PAC's All Atlantic Championship.
You imagine he comes out with his head shaved and like a big ass beard?
Yeah, some crazy ass look, and that's why he's been Awesemo for so long.
This is what you did to me, Miro.
You turned me into an android.
I am a cyborg now.
I'm a cyborg now.
Where's Goku?
Right. Now my only purpose in life is to kill Son Goku.
Yeah.
We got All Ego Ethan Page in the ring.
Yeah.
He's here to ask a question. Why? He says why a bunch, and every time he says why, the crowd goes, what? So he's like, why? What? Why?
What?
Why?
What? It's like Batista somewhere around there.
Right?
Who is Gamora? What is Gamora?
Where is Gamora?
Why?
Why is Gamora?
Get out of here with that.
Ethan wants to know, why am I not on TV every single week, huh? What is going on out here? Why
Crowd
are you
cheers.
leaving damn money on the table with All Ego Ethan Page?
He said all that after, because at first he was like saying all that why stuff. And then, they did that. And then he was like, why am I not on TV every week? Blah, 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 blah. I should be on TV. And then the crowd was like, yay! He's like, why? Why are you clapping? If every time, he goes, if every time I get some merch, you don't buy it. CM Punk put out a shirt. You line up on the line in 2 seconds. I bet you that. But no!
He did say that.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you cheering?
Why? I started crying.
This whole time, fucking Stokely Hathaway is in the ring, and Ethan doesn't even notice him until he finishes the promo. Then he turns around, he's like, "Oh shit, what the hell, Stoke?" And then Stoke is like, "Give me the mic, give me the mic." And then Stoke is like, "What are you doing, Ethan? What the hell are you doing?" So then Stoke starts yelling. He's like, "What do you mean, Stoke? I'm trying to let them know that they're leaving money on the table." And then Stoke whispers in his ear, and then he gives him his card, and it's like, "All right. You understand?" And then Ethan's like...
And then he takes a second, just like Lee Moriarty did.
Mm-hmm.
And, Stoke walk up the ramp. Then he waits for a second. And right there is Ethan Page. Right next to him. Then he smiles like, my man.
We got Stoke building up a little clientele here. Yeah.
Gang. I'm with it.
I like it.
He's taking the what originally was the Sterling approach.
Yeah. Smart Mark. That's what Smart Mark Sterling was doing. Hey, man, listen, just take my car. Let's take a walk.
But yeah, he seems to be a bit more successful at it.
Yeah. So, which tracks? Because fucking Stoke showed up and stole Jade from Smart Mark. So,
yep, makes sense.
Yeah, he knows how to put in that work.
And then fucking Smart Mark has been getting his ass whooped now.
Yeah, him and Tony Nese. He got fucking Tony Nese, and ever since then he's gotten his ass whooped. Well, he got Josh Woods too now.
Listen, he got his ass whooped by Kevin Gates, who was out here talking about how girls with acne fuck better. Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Bro, I saw this interview this morning, and I'm like, Kevin Gates, what?
Nigga, what?
I mean, okay, if that's your preference, it is what it is. But still, like, why is this a topic? Like, why do we even have to talk about it?
Yeah, how did we get here? What was the conversation?
I have no idea because it was a clip, so I only saw him talking about that, and I'm like, what? Kevin Gates is wrong with you. This is the same guy that supposedly did something with his cousin or something. I don't even.
He's a strange dude.
Bro, do you, bro? Live your life, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm judging, bro. It's just he's a different cat, bro. My eye twitching and shit. You can't see it, but
speaking of different cats, we got the Jazz 2.0 and Anna JAS. Fucking Matt Bernard. You want to know what makes Daddy Magic's nipples hard?
No.
Chris Jericho is going to win the AEW championship next week. And Tony's like, well, that's if he beats Wheeler Yuta tonight. And then fucking Angelo Parker is like, hey, you doubting over here, Tony? You expressing doubt? He does that thing where he pulls out his comb like it's a knife.
Yeah. And he combs his hair. Oh, God.
He's like, you and the AEW Galaxy, you need to appreciate us, all right?
When every time he says that, by the way, I think of Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Yeah, every time. The AEW Galaxy, I'm over here like, it doesn't even go to like, my head doesn't immediately go to like AEW Galaxy as WWE Universe, yeah. Nah, bro. It immediately hits me with that whole Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. Yeah, lies a dream to a place, to a galaxy that no power.
It was a good song.
That should slap.
Then fucking after this, Anna J is like, that's right. She says she repeats her promo from last week. I am Anna JAS. I am the sexiest and I am the toughest and I will choke anybody out. All right. I'll choke you out. I'll choke you out. I'll choke you out. Hey, I'm gonna choke you out. She just runs off and chokes some guy out.
And then Angelo kills me because he's over here like, oh. His face immediately, and then Daddy Magic Matt Millard is like, no. And he goes to grab her like, stop.
This girl been away from Dark Order for 5 minutes and she out here choking people out.
She over here, you know what it is? They saw that Dom picture and they needed an answer to that. That's one of those if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Just know Dominic Mysterio is a lucky man.
Yeah, should have been me.
Now, we got the Gunn Club versus the Acclaimed in a dumpster match.
I hated the beat before, but now it's in my head all the time.
It grows on you.
It's mad. It's kind of dorky. It's like wah, 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 wah.
Yeah,
but it's kind of it's catchy.
Before we played that, my other shit came on.
Oh, you
Gun
love
Club
this
theme.
stupid ass song.
Oh, my shit. Goddamn Gun Club, let's go. My theme
fucking
right here.
hate that song with a passion. Why do you like it? I don't get it.
I don't. It sounds like this. It sounds like Western music.
The
like
beginning
goofy
of it, the beginning of it
Western music.
gives me like. You remember the Union?
Yeah.
Where they had that Union.
Union.
It gives me that vibe in the beginning, and then it completely turns into some weird, sus ass video game music. That's what
it's
it
weird techno Western music, steampunk type shit. I don't know. I like it.
No, get it off my TV. And they're loving it. They're eating it. They're like, yeah. Yeah, like they're coming out to it like, yeah. Fuck
and
shit,
then
bro.
The Acclaim run out. They catch Billy slipping on the ramp and they kill him. They beat the shit out of Billy Gunn.
The daddy ass went down. Hey, yo.
Yeah. Then they run down. They beat up the Acclaim. Then they go back to the top of the ramp and then they're like, yo, drop that beat. And then we get the Acclaim theme.
Boof, boof, boof. The Acclaim. Y'all niggas still lame.
Crowd pop crazy. No,
yeah.
Babyface Acclaim works.
Yeah, the crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, the crowd's going crazy for this.
I'm being the troll, obviously.
Yeah.
He had one or two good bars. That's it.
Max, yeah, he got his Vince McMahon line in here. It was like, we'll make the ass boys retire like Vince McMahon. So crowd went crazy for it too.
Yeah.
They were like, oh shit.
Oh!
So the Gun Club are dressed like the New Age Outlaws, just in case you didn't get what this whole thing was referencing.
And then they were on commentary. I think they're dressed in their idea of what garbage men are supposed to look like. And I'm like, no! Did you not watch fucking SummerSlam, man?
Yeah.
Fucking Chainsaw Charlie, fucking Cactus Jack. Come on, man. How do you not remember?
They wiped Chainsaw Charlie from their memory banks.
Come on, man. Somebody hit up Terry Funk. Oh, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Nah, leave him alone.
He's chilling right now.
I forgot. He's
chilling.
He's chilling. We gotta leave him alone.
Yeah, let the funker be.
Funk, man. We love you, man.
Yeah, the best.
Crazy motherfucker. But we love you. It's like Hazel. Crazy motherfucker, but we love you.
Yeah. Ain't nobody doing it like him. That's for sure. Gun Club, they double power bomb Anthony Bowens in the dumpster, and they throw Max Caster in, but the Acclaim, they fight back. They come out, and we go into the pit, wherein Austin Gunn hits shake, rattle, and roll.
Yes, sir.
And then they start to understand, oh, yeah, they're referencing the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, don't you remember? God.
Yeah. Bowens and Austin are fighting on the dumpster. Bowens gets thrown down onto some trash cans outside. That bump had to hurt.
Hell yeah.
Then they take Max up top. He gets suplexed on the fucking stage, which probably hurt more. And then Colt hits Colt 45 on Bowens on top of the stage. They just taking these bumps. Nasty. Shout out to these boys. Then Austin, he climbs on top of the tunnel to dive. But Bowens gets out of the way. Max Caster creeps up behind Austin, throws him all the way down into the dumpster. And then...
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it. Fucking... He didn't bump right. I would have done a ass over tea kettle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just did he just did a little hop. I'm like, bruh, it's right. Take your fucking bump right, motherfucker.
Yeah, and you know this is the finish. This is the whole big deal. Yeah.
Fucking forward bump, bro. Just roll, man. Roll with it. Don't fucking
Then they set up Colton on the table next to it. Max jumps off the top of the stage with the mic drop, goes through the table. That looked cool. Then they throw in Colton in the dumpster.
Yeah, he did the Shawn Michaels, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Michaels elbow drop, bam, right on there.
Throw him in, close the lid, and the Acclaimed. They get the W, and they're doing all the scissors.
The Acclaimed. And this ending was kind of cool, but it was a little fucked up. Next time they got to put rails there, like a little track.
Yeah, so they could just immediately push, and they'll have to spend as much time.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened. So that way, they lock the dumpster, right?
Yeah.
And then they go to push the dumpster off the ledge, but it keeps veering towards like the edge of the stage, trying to like fall off.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we're trying to keep you straight so we can run you down. And there's like a little ramp under there that you can't really see. And that's supposed to like help it flip over.
Yeah.
But since there was no rails to keep the wheels going forward, they kept turning and turning and turning. So in the end, Bowens had to run to the front, kind of grab it, shift it, and pull while Max was like pushing. And then once they got it to like a comfortable spot, they both got behind it and then finished it off.
Yeah. And then it flipped over. Fucking poor ass boys go ass over tea kettle. And then they're dropped in the dumpster outside. New Age Outlaw style. This whole thing was a big reference to that match. Like I said, fun match. I like this match. It was fun.
Yep. It was fun, yeah. Again, it gave me those vibes, like you said, of that SummerSlam match with Terry Funk and Mick Foley versus the New Age Outlaws. So, yeah.
And like, honestly, this was a fun little feud with the Acclaimed and the Ass Boys. Mm-hmm. Like, good payoff to this whole little storyline of pairing them together with the Scissors, and then they broke up. Acclaimed, and now you got a hot babyface team with the Acclaim coming out of it. So, fun little mini feud.
That's what I like about AEW when it comes to tag teams. They ain't got no titles around this, but we're having an awesome feud and a fun match.
Yeah, with a whole payoff and everything.
Yeah, and then when you're done, right? Now you got a team that's gonna look really big, and now you got another team that's gonna look a little crazy, but they were a part of the match, but you know what I'm saying? So they went through it too. They got some pain in there, so you're gonna feel for them too. You're gonna be like, yeah, those ass boys, they lost, but they're fucking tough.
Yeah.
So that's how you want to leave a match, where like everybody comes out feeling a bigger star, and in this tag team division, they all always come out looking great, and I love that this tag team division is so deep.
Absolutely.
Which is why those trios belts is here.
Yeah. It's lovely times.
I'm still mad they didn't call it the Me Man tag match, but I like that they went with the trios because I'm a mark for Lucha Libre. So
yeah. So it's gonna be goddamn fun. And this is also gonna be weird and fun. Mance Warner, who won that battle royal at Ric Flair's last match. Mance Warner is gonna face Jon Moxley on Rampage. My boy Mance are hitting the pay window.
Hell yeah! You know what's crazy? Like I seen him out here, like in like indie show, like booking. So it's like, what? I seen this dude. I know this dude, and I like that. I like that about AEW. You never know. It could be your favorite local guy. He'll just pop up, even if it's for a one-off. It's like, yo, my local guy was there, and it was crazy.
Yeah, they gave him this whole big ass match with box or some shit. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, on Rampage, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a Rampage. So
that's hilarious to me. That's cool.
Yeah, that Rampage card looks actually pretty fucking fun. But now we also got a video package for Claudio Castagnoli and Konosuke Takeshita for Battle of the Belts for the Ring of Honor World Championship. That should be a goddamn banger.
Yo, Claudio cutting this promo. Yo, why you gotta put him on the mic more often? WWE, what the fuck, man?
And this is like the perfect setting, video package, fight night type of situation. This was
Hell
great.
Yeah.
And now it looks like there's been enough talk. It's time.
It's time
for the main event. Wheeler Yuta versus Chris Jericho. Winner goes on to face Jon Moxley next week at Quake by the Lake. Claudio Castagnoli comes down to the ring to even the odds with 2.0 at ringside. Yuta immediately just swipes at Jericho's nose, which Regal is like, I taught him to do that. You can immediately inflict pain on someone by flicking their nose. 2.0 tries to interfere, but Aubrey catches them, and she hits him with a you and you. You're out of here.
She did a stiff one right up here, and then there was somebody on commentary was like, "Oh, she's trying to flex."
She's trying to flex on him. She got saucy with it. So yeah, they're out. We come back from break. Jericho and Yuta, they're trading center ring.
Yeah.
Jericho gets the walls on Yuta, but Yuta fights over to the ropes. Jericho's arguing with Aubrey. Then Yuta takes him outside, hits a big tope. But Jericho cuts him off back inside the ring with a lariat. He goes for the lion salt, but Yuta gets the knees up, goes up top. And then he goes for a big dive. But Jericho hits the code breaker for the 1-2. He got him. No. Yuta, he puts on the Yuta puts on the regal stretch. Jericho tries to grab Floyd out of the corner, but Aubrey's onto that, catches him, and then Jericho uses that opportunity to low blow Yuta. And then he goes for the Judas effect, but Yuta goes for the seatbelt pin. Jericho's able to escape from that, and then he rolls Yuta up, puts him in the lion tamer.
Yeah.
And then Yuta's forced to tap out to the goddamn lion tamer, real lion.
And the crowd low-key cheered to that shit, bro.
They did, because it was like, that's the real one.
Mm-hmm. Damn, sheesh.
I love seeing be a good lion tamer, man.
You know what I was gonna say, and I totally forgot.
What?
The whole situation with manslaughter. I love that they showed the Ric Flair footage.
Oh yeah, from the event.
Because wrestling exists outside of AEW. Chef's kiss.
They don't have a problem with that. Yeah,
they have Bubba.
Yeah, goddamn Bully Ray eliminated all the GCW in that fucking battle royal. Mm-hmm. What a crazy night that was. But yeah, post match here, Jericho keeps on the lion tamer, but then Mox runs down, runs Jericho off, and Jericho grabs the mic. He's like, "You want the last surviving member of the Heart Dungeon? You want Lionheart? You got him."
Mm-hmm.
He says, "But Moxley, next week, I'm going to stretch the shit out of you in that ring." And then Mox is like, "I'd love to see you try." And then we leave the show. Mox and Jericho talking spicy to each other.
Mm-hmm. Wow, dang.
Yes.
You make my heart sing.
Wow.
Love that song.
Great song. Good show here. Good show.
Yep,
Good main event.
It was a good show, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it did feel a bit of like filler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it felt like we got Battle of the Belts here, and we got Quake at the Lake here, and like it felt like they were setting up a bunch of other more important stuff on this show.
Yeah.
So
it did have filler, but it was cool. I like the whole thing where Ricky came down and beat the shit.
Yeah.
Even though it was just for a little bit.
Yeah. To keep that going. I thought the women's tag was pretty fucking good too. I like that women's tag match.
Yeah, the women's tag match was fire, bro.
Yeah.
There was a couple spots here and there where I was like, Tony, what are you? No, Tony, tag.
Yeah.
But it happens, bro. It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
That's normal shit. Like, it wasn't like a bad fuck up. It's just like fuck.
Yeah.
And you can see it in her face. She was so embarrassed. Like, fuck, man. How did I not tag this woman? But it's alright. It was alright. Everything else was fucking insane. I like all the story setups. But again, it felt filler because it was just setup. You know?
So, next
Except
week
for that payoff we got with fucking the Undisputed and the Elite.
Yeah, they had that big payoff segment, that and Acclaimed and Ass Boys.
That was great.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, we got Quake by the Lake next week. And, we're pushing toward All Out and everything else going on. We're starting to make matches for All Out. So, we're gonna see what's going on with AEW within the next few weeks.
Wrestling is fun again. Yay.
Yeah, we're having a good time with wrestling. Wrestling's fun.
Yo, Cat is telling us that we got to wrap it up. All right, teach.
I'm gonna whoop her ass.
With all that being said, let them know where to find us.
Yeah, you already know where to find us. Find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show and at Banter Club Podcast. Find us on Twitter at Ramblemania, Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. Also find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club, where we and the other wrestlers, podcasters, everybody we associate with, plus all our goings on and all that's going down. As far as the visuals, of course, we're on. Did I do audio? No, I didn't do audio. As far as audio goes,
you asking the dude who's doing the the gimmick right now.
I know. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast. Everywhere your podcast is from, search for Ramblemania Show Advanced Show. As far as visuals, Spotify video, we're on twitch.tv/Ramblemania. Ramblemania Show. We're on YouTube, search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club where you get here. Like the videos, click subscribe, and click the bell so that when a new content drops, it goes straight to you. As for me personally, find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. Find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that.
TJ the Great. TJ the Great. You can find me on Instagram at the number 6, the letter X, the letter L. That is at 6XL. You can find me on Twitter at S-I-I-X. Ain't I great? That is at SIIXX, yo, already. The reason why I'm laughing is in my head I said, you can find me in the club. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to leave beautiful people out there, you know, in the tube of the U, on the Spotify, Stitcher, the sound, all the names, all the things that he just mentioned. On all those things, on all those platforms, I'm going to wish all of you, our Banter Club loyalists, our BC aliens, with a little something we like to call a, where is it? Where can I find it? I don't know. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
And a good fight.
And good night.